If you want to get your ex back, and if you want to have power and control in any relationship, especially with women, I wanted to watch this video. You should never ever do things that you don't want to do. You should never ever get into a position that you feel uncomfortable, you feel this is not what you want to do, but you're actually doing it because you're afraid of losing that woman. Go take a walk in a cemetery. Go see what it's like. Go see the graves. Talk to terminal patients. Go look at older people. Take a look at photos of older people. Your life is very brief. Your life is very short. You want to waste it in pain and misery and suffering, doing something with someone who's avoidant. Dude, she should be fucking thrilled to be even talking to you. I went on a date. First thing I see, she's sitting in front of the venue, beaten, tired woman. Sitting there like this. She looks at me, hey. It was the first time we meet. She got up, we hug, I said, oh, we go inside. There was a really nice, like a lounge place that you could also talk. She said, yeah, okay, my shoulder really hurts. Very strange, because that was the first impression. Cool, we walk on, we sit. The first thing she says, oh, I just did a 30-hour shift. It was so hard. Then she did this. Then she went through her purse and got a Nurofen pill. I'm like, what is that? She said, oh, I think my migraine just kicked in. And I was looking at her face. It was sucking my energy. It was like a torture. And I said, are you okay? Do you want to leave? You know, we can catch up another time. She said, no, it's okay. It's okay. We can stay for a drink. She started to complain about she was like, I'm giving you a chance to sit here with me, even though it's hard for me. I'm gonna give you a chance. It continued, and I said, wait, I don't want to sit here anymore because it's making me feel really bad. I don't even know you, and you just come here to start to talk about your problems. It got to a point after less than 10 minutes, I said, oh, look, sorry, I can't stay here. This is not good. She was like so shocked. So, you want to go? I said, yeah, I don't want to stay here because I come to have a good time. This is just like torture. It's like killing me. I don't want to hear. I apologized, have a great night, and I got up. I said, okay, if I leave first or you want to leave first? She said, no, you leave. I got up and I left. When you want to try to get your ex back, or in general, this is the problem. This is like a global problem with guys. Guys are so afraid of saying no to women, losing the woman, so they put up with so much bad behavior. I read a few examples of ex-back situation, ex-back clients. Ben, she told me I can sleep on the couch last night after we had dinner, and I said yes. This is how they treat a dog, not a person. Go there, sit. And this dude who wrote me this, I love this guy. I love this guy. He's one of my favorite clients. She yells at me on the phone about kids and I listen. Or she wants to vent. She calls me. I'm too available for her. Part of me doesn't want to do this. It was pain in the ass, but I still did it. I have clients that you look at these people, they're like really beasts. They're like successful financially, physically they look amazing. But when it comes to women, they turn to these little girls. And I wanted to think about it. You should never ever do things that you don't want to do. You should never ever get into a position that you feel uncomfortable. You feel this is not what you want to do, but you're actually doing it because you're afraid of losing that woman. That is the reason. That is one of the major reasons that relationships break up and things fall apart. You know, a part of you start to resent yourself. Why am I doing this? Trust me, it's so much better to have the willingness to walk away. When you have the willingness to walk away, when you understand the signals from within you that I should not be doing this, and you stop and you walk away, you actually realize it's not that hard. It's much easier. And this goes after the breakup as well. The pain of the breakup is almost unbearable. Many guys put up with this for a month, sometimes even a year, and that is exactly the same problem. Not paying attention to how you feel and just going with it. Do it if something is not good. Why do you continue doing it? This is the reason the girl doesn't want to be with you. This is the reason the girl left. Because she realized you don't have this awareness of what is happening inside of you. And that is a red flag for a woman. They don't tell you. Maybe they don't even feel it consciously, but they feel it. Maybe they don't know it consciously, but they feel it. You gotta put yourself first. You gotta understand if there's an emotion there, either going through the breakup, either you're suffering, either struggling, or is in a communication with the girl. If there is something you cannot avoid friction. You cannot avoid, I don't want to let go. You cannot go head to head with something that is not working. You either do it now, or you do it next month, or you do it in 6 months. You have to eventually do it. You have to understand that the most important relationship in your life is you and yourself. And you can never win anybody else until you win yourself. And for you to win yourself, you need to understand if things make you feel uncomfortable, if there are things you don't want to do but you're doing it out of desperation or because you want to run away from being alone or being on your own or doing it out of neediness, it's not going to work. So you have to be very, very careful about these emotions that you have. Another thing is she's avoidant. Oh man, this girl that I'm seeing, she's avoidant, anxious, all of these things that she doesn't really, I gotta be very careful with her. Dude, go take a walk in cemetery. Go take a walk in a cemetery. Go see what it's like. Go see the graves. Go talk to terminal patients. Go look at older people. Take a look at photos of older people. I have a photo here. I look at them to remind myself as well. I wanted to see this. I wanted to take a photo like this, put it on your phone, and I wanted to every day look at this photo. I don't know if you can see this. You see this? One day, you and I are gonna look like that. Your life is very brief. Your life is very short. You want to waste it in pain and misery and suffering, doing something with someone who's avoidant. Dude, she should be fucking thrilled to be even talking to you. Alright, so you made a few mistakes. Now what? You want to chase somebody who is avoidant bullshit? Look at your life, man. Do you really want to live like this? Do you really want to live like that? I've done both, dude. Trying to be with an avoidance, living my life on eggshell, which sucked. I was depressing. I didn't like who I was. I didn't like when I wake up every morning. And I said, you know what? Just let go, dude. I wanna be with someone who loves to be with me. There are many women who would kill, who would be thrilled to be with someone like you. Oh, man, she's avoidant. These are the best days of your life. Why do you want to kiss ass for somebody who gives you attitude? Oh, Ben, we love each other. Don't give love a bad name, dude. That's not love. Love is not this. Love is something that two people, they're together, they understand each other, they're forgiving, they understand things could sometimes go wrong, and they stay together. Don't give love a bad name. If you cheated, if she cheated, if she hates you, if she's avoiding you, if she doesn't want to talk to you, if you don't even know what to tell, that's not love. One of the guys said, oh man, we went out, we had a drink. And I said some random stuff, I don't remember, she got angry and she broke up with me. Back in the day, I used to smoke weed. This is something you should always do with, only do with people that you trust. Or drinking the same. You should only do it with people that you trust. I don't encourage drinking or smoking, that stuff is not good. But if you want to sit down and be careful what you say when you're drinking or when you're smoking, then you're sitting with the wrong person. You should be with somebody who trusts you. Oh my god, Ben, I gotta send a text message. I want to make sure this is right text message. So I don't make, dude, do you really want to be in that kind of relationship? The best relationship is like, I'm like this with some of my clients. I message, what's up, motherfucker? How are you doing today? Or with female friends that I have, there is no filter. You want to be in a relationship with somebody that this is all the wrong setup. If you have to be very careful not to say the wrong words so you don't hurt her feelings. She asked me if she could sleep on the couch, and I said yes. I brought her some water to drink. She said that I was following her like a puppy. How did you end up in this situation? This guy who wrote me this, I talked to this guy. Like I said, I love my clients. But there is a problem here that the guy doesn't realize this is happening. Man, why do you allow somebody to call you a puppy? Why do you let somebody talk to you like this? Why do you allow it? Why do you stay in an interaction that the other person gives herself permission to call you puppy? A lot of times it's a problem with guys don't respect themselves because they don't know how to. For example, I was working with one of the guys yesterday. He showed me a message. I can read it for you. He sent a message to the girl. They had an incident. They didn't talk for 3 days. Let me read this for you. This is important. They had a few days of friction. Then she sends, how's your week going? Then he says, good. I'm thinking of doing that secret thing for the weekend. She says, what is that? Then he wrote, it's a secret. Can't reveal just like that. Do you want to be involved with the secret operation? And she said, no, I'm good. Don't like secret operations. Have fun. Then I said, what should I do? I said, well, you don't write back to this. That's cool because you made an offer. You made a really cool, funny offer. She said, no. Okay, let her be. Let her know, because if now you talk to her more, you say, oh, why not? Or you should come, and she gets more power and she has more reason to leave. Then 6 hours later, she wrote, how was the rest of your shift? I'm exhausted, waking up from a nap. And he wrote, oh, it was good, really busy, didn't make any sales. I should have something this weekend. And I said, dude, why do you write back to her? when she completely ignored your nice and friendly invitation. Then she says, hopefully tomorrow's better. Then you say, yeah, I got things lined up, gotta get to bed, gotta go to gym. I said, dude, why do you answer to somebody who ignores you? Why do you answer to somebody who rejects you? Why do you want to be in a situation that you don't have any power? Why do you, trust me, letting go is much easier. You choose to be a slave. Do you want to be slave? It's your choice. You choose to be slave to someone. It's just not the way things should go. All of these things, I see really strong men as strong as in every aspect of their life. They're sorted, except when it comes to women. It's like she is their kryptonite. They cannot say no to her, and they put up with so much bad behavior, and they allow her to treat them really badly just because they're afraid and they want to avoid the friction. Friction is there, tension is there, and guys just remove it. Guys who lose a girl because there is some weakness inside, there's some insecurity, there's feeling of not being enough, there's some bad self-image that pushes guys to avoid the tension and do whatever they can to be around that woman, and that's what kills the attraction. For example, another guy was telling me, Ben, I'm going on a date with this woman, but I'm afraid if we don't have anything to talk about, then what happens if we sit down and I don't have anything to say? I say, dude, you know what happens? Nothing. Why do you want to break the tension? She doesn't want to talk, you don't want to talk, just sit there, look at her. Oh, it's awkward. Exactly, that's the problem. You're afraid of the awkward silence. You want to go see your ex? Oh, I want to go see my ex. It's been like 6 months, but it's weird. I don't even know what to say. Because you don't want to say the wrong thing, because you want to avoid this tension between you. Dude, just go there, sit there, order drinks. You sit there waiting for the drinks to come. Sit in front of her like this. This tension, let it be on her. You have no obligation to make it work. Let her see that she has to talk. Or you can make it funny. You're sitting in front of her. Remember last time we had sex? When was it? Where was it? I think it was it? Oh no, I don't even remember. Oh yeah, it was great. I remember it was in the car. Remember? I miss your toes, you know. It's all up to you, dude. If you want to avoid tension, if you want to live like this, if you want to give all of the power to women or women and continue to survive, be in survival mode, it's up to you. Dude, I always say, woman is just another thing. A woman is here. This is my charger. It's the same thing, man. This charger sometimes gets old, you have to buy a new one. Don't be so afraid, dude. You're good. You managed to get it once, you can do it again. There are skills that you can learn and attract women to yourself in your life. Either the older woman or that you were with, or new women. You need to learn those skills. And I'm here to help you learn those skills. If you're stuck, if you just have this insecurity inside, you don't know what to do with it, if you're afraid of tension, if you don't know what to do when there's awkward silence, if you think you're waiting for somebody who's avoidant, we gotta talk. Because this can be so much more fun and easier. It doesn't have to be difficult. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. This is Ben. I talk to you soon.